But yeah, you go.
But
right
even playing nurse can be very stressful.
It can be, it can be because you get nothing but sweats. Definitely compared to other
Bad
moves. That being
hand police.
said,
Look at this. Why did I have Raccoon City Police Department on? I never changed it for that last match.
it's a comprehensive clown guide. Like, come on, dude, who does this?
All right, so this is a nasty 3-gen. It seems right here. So send you to the dream world. How do you know if someone's in the dream world?
Did you hit them? That's the answer.
Yeah, so they have a little cloudy thing around their head.
The real answer is, did you just hit them? The answer is yes, they are in the dream world. The answer is no, you cannot.
Some eruption.
That I pay too much attention to, because Dreamworld doesn't do anything big for Freddy anymore. It's not like old Freddy, where it was like, he was such an S-tier killer that it was like, oh my god. Old Freddy was scary. I hated Freddy, man.
You still get hit. Alright, so I'm coming here. They run the other direction.
There's a killer you could main if you just wanted views, Freddy. People love, for whatever reason, people love watching D-tier killers get, like, either rolled or win. Like, that's the thing about this.
Why are they both here?
Just taking hits for the other one. That's the answer. The other one's there to take hits for the other one. Yeah, she's telegraphing your movements and reporting it to your team. I would put puddles here. Puddles. Put a puddle. Force her away from it. Well, you didn't have to break it. I wouldn't have broken it. I would have just left the puddle there and forced her away from it.
Oh, I went to the wrong gen. I thought I was teleporting to that center gen.
Oh no.
Oh wow, look at that. Two get off.
In your face, yeah.
Yeah.
Freddy is the bottom 3 of killers right now, so he would be a good D tier killer to me. Wraith is another one. Oh god, Wraith. Almost forgot about him. Billy took such a huge nerf that, man, he might as well.
There we go, that worked. Alright, let's see. Basement anywhere at main? No. Alright, so which gen are they on? That one.
Yeah, you're gonna have to pour it. Right in your face. God, dude. That's just brutal. Yeah. You're kind of in an M1 situation here. So you either go for the chase or you go back to the hook. Like, there's really
Which one was hooked? The Cheryl, right?
Yeah. Which means you need to go after it. Well, I would have gone after Cheryl in that instance. You need to get back in there. You need to port. People don't remember when Freddy was broken. Freddy used to be broken.
This is all a, this has to be a Swift here.
They're popping gens in your face. Like, that's a Swift. And unlike Nurse, you can't really do anything. You don't have the kind of pressure here with Freddy. And you need to be putting down puddles. You're not using your puddles. You're just kind of M1ing with them. But you need to learn. So one thing you need to learn how to do is put puddles in the chase. So that way you put puddles and don't stop. So you can force those slowdowns. Because you're not getting any out of your puddles. I still remember how to play him. I used to play him a lot at one point. Back when he was broken.
Oil over.
I mean, the gulf of playing...
Look at this. I just got fat shamed. I couldn't go through there.
Yeah, they really need to work on this stupid setup on this map. And you can't chase her there, and she knows it, and she's not even gonna... She's just baiting you out at this point. You got 2 gens, and you don't really have a solid 3 gen either. Hit her, yeah, good. You have to start getting... You have to get downs or something.
She might be dead.
Who cares? Put her on a hook and go after the other one. You're running out of time, buddy.
Oh, she's not dead.
She dropped the pallet behind you.
She tried to get a pallet save, but didn't.
Slap the Cheryl. Go after the Cheryl. Go after the Cheryl. I think she's dead on hook. You see, I would have stayed on that Cheryl from before, yeah. But in that case, she knew where you were, and she knew you were still chasing her. Yeah, put the puddle down. Well, you could have stayed in that chase.
Well, they're gonna have to come for this.
Yeah, that was actually a pretty good idea. Faking it out like that so you're invisible. That was actually a pretty interesting idea. You just didn't get any value out of it. Cheryl's probably going right back to it, I imagine. No? Or they're just gonna let her die on hook? Get the Cheryl. Get the Cheryl. Dead-hearted right in your face. I hate that. Aw, dude. Good. She still went down. Free hit. Yep. Always take free hits. You have to take free hits wherever you can get them. No for the people, though. That's kind of nice. Otherwise, they would have used it. When I see for the people, I'm always tempted to tunnel them out. I go, you brought for the people, huh? How much value you can get out of this bullshit? Yeah, but I was sweating today, dude. Today was just a sweat fest. It was like, oh my god. I think if you come into it with that mentality, like you're not surprised by them sweating. You know what I mean?
But it doesn't do anything to actually combat it. Like what they're doing here is
reading combats everything. I think with Nurse, like I said, I played all those games and I only tied on 1. And that was a Swift. That was a brutal Swift. And they just had all the stuff, man, and I just couldn't get one over on them. Like, and that happens even with Nurse. But with Nurse, at least, I still win my matches, you know what I mean? Or I tie. I never lose. I don't really lose matches, especially when I bring her in. Yeah, and she has to run this now, because you pushed her off of it with your puddle.
Dude, the endurance, just ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. Put puddles down here? I would have put puddles there and forced the interaction. I wouldn't have given up on the chase thing. You're getting nothing out of this. Yeah, you're not getting anything out of this projection here.
Oh, okay, I didn't know if they were here.
Yeah, you get nothing for that.
I was worried that they were on this gen.
You needed to stay in that chase because you need to get a kill. You really needed to stay in it.
Well, she's right here.
Okay.
And the endurance should be gone.
Her endurance is gone. Go ahead and force her. No, yeah. There you go, free hit. Good shit. Yeah, he has a good lunge. If there is one thing Freddy is good at, go get the hit here. You want to hit her. She has nowhere to. Yeah, she has nowhere to go there. She's
But I want the kill.
Yeah, you want the kill, but you wanted to get that hit.
Doesn't matter. I'm killing her anyway.
The good news is that she won't be able to dead hard in your face the next time because she'll be too busy mending.
They got this gen.
I wouldn't bother with the port. I'd fake the port and then come in from the bottom. There, she's right above you. Yeah. Okay, so she drops. Yeah, you get her. She's dead. She's dead on hook. Hit her.
I can't teleport anymore.
Don't teleport. Just hit her. Just get the. Got it. You got the tie.
Well, you popped the last gen, so you pay for it.
Don't bring her into the pallet. Don't bring her into the pallet side. Yeah, with that, you always want to be aware of things like
Power struggle.
power struggle, especially in the end game like that. Like they'll pull a sneaky fast one on you. And you're
Why
like,
you teabagging when 2 of your friends died?
Yeah. Don't teabag. Don't teabag that. You barely got out. You were nearly dead anyway. But I would have stayed in some of those chases. I wouldn't have bothered porting. I definitely would have rather. I would have been.
I chose the wrong gen. I was afraid that they were doing the underground gen, but they were doing the one-person gen in the other building. I chose wrong. I knew they were doing one of those gens, but I picked the wrong one.
Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah, that's.
But I also have really I got eruption, but I don't really have much gen regression.
I don't think you did. You pip on that?
No.
No, that was rough.
But I'm trying to get that achievement. So I was at 186. It's done. I don't have to play Freddy anymore. I feel like the I don't know about my perk combos. Like, it's informational, but it's not really regression. I think something like pain res could help. Pain res, it might be good, which I thought of, but I didn't know if it was working for me. I didn't know how to make it work for me. Was Dead Man Switch, because you could hook someone, fake a teleport, they're gonna jump off the gen, and you get the Dead Man Switch.
You can. That's only good for dead manning the gen, which may or may not give you actual value, if that makes sense. Because you're pushing them off the gen, yes, but they're probably just gonna run to another gen. Like, and then what? You've lost your teleport. Now you're an M1 killer with nowhere to go. If that makes sense.
Oh, maybe pain resonance. I don't know if thrilling does a whole lot for me. It just tells me when. It just tells me where.
It gives you an idea of what they're working on, which is fine if you need that. When I used to play Freddy, gen regression was what you wanted on him, just pure gen regression. You want anything that can keep them from doing gens. So you want your
right here, jolt, pain res, eruption.
Eruption.
What else?
Instead of torment, you might go
pop.
You might go with thanatophobia or pop. Both of those are fine.
All this right here.
With thanatophobia, Freddy, you want to just keep them hit. You don't necessarily, what you want to do with like a thanatophobia slowdown Freddy build, they used to call it a slowdown Freddy. And the idea was essentially is that you don't go for downs. You go for hits and you try to get them to waste pallets. Then you teleport away from them back to the gens and you just go for one hits and get into those little chases to exhaust the pallets in the map until they just have to go down.
But Thanat isn't that powerful, and it really only gives you a lot of value if they're all injured. And trying to injure everyone with Freddy is not gonna.
They changed thanatophobia from what it used to be.
Trying to get an injury on 4 people, keep 4 people injured with Freddy. I mean, if you're gonna go that route, you're gonna probably want Sloppy Butcher too.
Yeah. You could bring Sloppy Butcher with it, definitely.
I think it's time to go to a real killer now. So let's check this build. I don't have pain res.